So hope you understand about our different outlets. You are convinced about selling different products which we can put in different warehouses here, or categorize it or classify them. Whether if you have massive inventory, then if you have quality control, I've shown you that where you can receive it, customers return and the movement. So when they return, they move back to the supplier, and even when they're back, we still go back to that supplier side. We can cancel it, or we receive it back from there. So when we return it and the supplier return it back to us, we will still receive it, okay? Because when you return it, it will not be showing that the supplier is owing you. So what happens when you receive it, you will still use the same way you receive items that are purchasing, you receive it, and there's how to do that one so that it will nil off your account, and you can still exchange it by sending it back to the customer, okay, by exchanging it. Or if you are refunding, now if you are refunding, let me show you for refund. Did I show you about refund when I was showing you this? So if you are refunding, still on that place, let's say you are registering return inward from here, okay, you come down here. The next thing it will ask you, are you refunding the customer? Okay, to ask you whether you are refunding the customer, then you put the amount you are refunding, okay, and how you are refunding. Is it through cash or is it through bank? If it is through bank, it will go ahead to ask you which of the bank, so you register your bank account here. Hope it's clear, right? The movement of goods across outlets, I think I've also shown you how you can do your transfer and choose who is receiving it there, and straight it will move, so that person will now receive, okay, the person will receive it. For instance, if it is from these guys, so let's say let me see if I can see any information from here, and let me check if I will see any information there. You can actually, okay, down there, I'm not the one that was chosen, but the last thing here should be receiving the item that have been purchased, that have been transferred, sorry. Down there you see it, and the actual person will be, so I'm not the one, I'm not going to see it, right? So the next is talk about refund, movement of goods, identification with pictures. I've shown you barcode. You can the item comes with barcode, so if I want to print it, I can just come here to print. Can you see? So this is where I will print it and select the necessary information and print. So the system will ask me, you want to show the product name, you want to show this, so I will just print, okay. So the next thing is and the identification with pictures, identification with what's going on, sorry, alright, so sorry. Okay, so we talked about product details with product details, like having supplier's name, cool, right? So when you are registering your products, you register every item you have once, though we are going to import, okay, for the first time. There's a place to put description. You can put the description here. You can put the description here. Also, you can upload up to 4 pictures, okay. You can put the description, whether the email number be whatever, you can put it here. Now you want to have information about who supplied this item. You can also see it in various ways. For instance, if I go here and do view stocks, I think so, you want to know the supplier that supplied this item. Copy fetch data. Can you see the supplier name? So this is my demo. I'm just showing you demo and demonstrating in different ways, right? So can you see, to show you who is the supplier. Now the supplier you will see here will be the last person. Maybe you have like 5 suppliers. The last person that you bought from. You want to know the actual supplier that supplied that part for that particular batch, you can see by coming to view your purchases. So once you click on your purchases, you want to view your purchases, it will show you this particular purchase is coming from this particular supplier. Okay, I don't know if I actually answered. Show you that okay, this invoice, this should be the invoice number from the supplier. Look at the person that supplied it. I don't know if this one answers the question that my sister asked about product details. So you can put the details while registering. Then you want to see the supplier also showing you. Then product movement and stock card. Okay, now let me show you this particular one. Now, if for instance you want to know the summary of your product movement, so this is the stock card. This is the summary stock card. If you want to know the summary of your product movement, this is it. I will just fetch data. So assuming this is today, it's showing me that right. So the next thing as this one is moving is network is terrible now. Oh god. Alright, so sorry about my network. So can you see it? It will show you opening stock. So this item we came in with 1. So at the end of say it will show us the in, the out, but this is today, so we've not sold anything. Can you see it? Yeah, look at here. It show you, oh, so assuming this is today, you want to know the opening stock you are starting with today. Network is pushing this thing, it's making this thing to hang. So we say this one has 1, this one have 9, this one have 2, this one have 47, this one have 2. Sure you get. Then it will even show you the value. This is the closing, the same because it's not sold. If you want to see what happens to each to this item, to this particular one, so I'm going to, this is the actual stock card for this particular product. So you see that each of them has it. It will show you in details what happened to this product. So I want to search what happened to this item for all through this year. Okay, it's going to show me. That's all. Alright, all throughout this year we brought in 10. So this item was 10 as at December 2023, that 1st December. So all through this year we only sold this item once. On September we sold 9, and this is 10. So just like you said, some item can stay like 2 years, you see. So it will still show you, even if it's last 2 years you sold 1, it will show you when you sold that last, how much you brought, then look at it. Okay, what again did we talk about? You talked about your sales, that they record sales in ledger. It's the same thing. So when they are done writing with the invoice, when they are done writing on your normal paper invoice, because if you want to start paying for all the sales people this software, maybe it might cost you. So you want to still write on the paper invoice. So they will now come here and record. So they'll just come to write invoice and put the information. Like I said, they can decide to register the customer. Okay, just select the person. All these things are not necessary. They just select the product, put the quantity bought and the price. That is exactly what they do. Then at the end they'll submit. Then they can, this is where they can see the list. Let me use this particular demo account to show you. So this is where they can see the list of what they have sold. Okay, so can you see, this is the core ledger summary. Look at the customer, Hallowed, bought this on this date. Look at it. This shows that person have not collected. Then you see the name of the product, the quantity, the discount given to the customer. It was given in percentage. Look at the price the product was sold, and look at the amount. So date by date, name by name. If you want the system to summarize everything and show you, it can also summarize it. System can summarize and show you, including profit. Are you getting me? So the system can actually summarize this and show you what happened, including the profit. So I decided to demonstrate. I created different accounts of different people to demonstrate. Can you see this one? To show you that under Luxon Emotion, we'll be able to sell this. Do you understand? Okay, the next is we have this We've talked about recording sales. Reconciliation. So maybe you want to now show that you have your product, like your money is not missing. So here they can go ahead to say, okay, what are all the money we have received. So as the recording sales and recording amounts paid, the system will also be taking note of the payment and the mode of payment. Okay, when you go here, payment mode, if you want to see all payments made with cash, you clear it here. You want to see all payment made with bank transfer, you clear it here. You want to see all payment with this, you clear it here. Aside this, you can also come down here and so, okay, show me payment mode, bank account. You can also show payer depositor. Like, we can categorize this. Let me check. Yeah, you can also go straight to the account here, which particular bank account. So this Access Bank, or nothing was gotten there. This OPay account, they have money. So you see individually, okay? And from this you can follow your money. There are other reports, but time will permit me to be showing you all these. Then there are several other reports that you can see from the software. The software can go ahead to show you your profit and loss. Okay, here, oh, I didn't show about expenses before that. Can you see the petty cash feature, where if you want to add fund, so if you have 100,000, you're moving to petty cash, you take it here. Who are you adding the money to? Okay, you select the person you want to add this to. Okay, there are businesses that even give staff, each staff, different manager have their different petty cash. You can also do that here. The accountant or whoever that is in charge will register the expenses from here. Okay, there are several other things I didn't talk about because time will fail me. I only concentrated on what you said. Talk about your report, your financial summary. You can see that to see how much cash you have at hand and everything. So for other expenses that didn't go through petty cash, to be recorded here. See your financial report. This business, you can see your profit and loss. Let me just use this to end this demo. Okay, if there's any other question. So I want to see my profit for last month. Can you see? See everything. I can also decide to see the details, but time will fail me. Okay, this video is almost 30 minutes right now. I never budgeted that. Okay, so I don't know if I've been able to do justice to your business process based on what you told me. So what you just have to do right now is anything now that maybe I did not say, you can ask me. Okay, whether you're selling on credit or anything, the system takes care of it. In fact, I'm very much assuring you that there is absolutely nothing that has to do with your product movements, your inventory and sales process, expenses process that is not here. There are several things you may think you don't need, but the system will show you. For instance, the system will go further to show you your best customers. I think I talked about that. To show you your customers. So I'll be talking until the system goes off in 2 minutes. So look at other financial summary you will see. But to show you, look at this, the most active person. Also, you're going to the restriction is so much that you will decide what your staff can do, what they don't want them to see. So I want to see top, the top, like you see the one I mean, top active users, staff that have been using this. Now you see top 50 top selling products, you will see them. This will also show you, top customers. This is your best customer. Okay, so you see all this information and it's so fantastic. So like it's going to give you what you think you don't need, but you know that you need them. If you go further to show you profit on each item that you sell, time will fail me to show you that profit on each item that you sell. My system is going off in a few minutes. If I'm able to show you that before it goes off, cool. If I'm not able, bear with me. So let's see if we can show us view. Okay, so no. Alright, so can you see, to show you the quantity you sold on each of them, cost of goods, and then profit margin. Then you know whether there's any item you're not making enough profit. Alright, so I hope I've done justice to your issues. Feel free to ask more questions. Then let's know how to forge ahead. Thank you. Bye-bye.